Reality.
When I was working for one client like J2 Global, J2 Global America is already using the Fusion Cloud since many years. They requested us to add the legal entity within the primary ledger of America. What are the prerequisites? What are the precautions we need to take as a GL consultant to receive the data from client and analyze, suggest the solution. Then they given the names, legal entity name, legal entity. First, we need to finalize with the GLT, BSV code for legal entity, 106 I taken, legal entity name and address. There is any registration number like SSN number, PAN number, like India, we need to take. Ledger to be assigned. They requested me to assign to J2 Global America. We can define document sequence for legal entity wise, shorthand aliases. We can define for legal entity BSV code wise. You need to define CVR rules if they required BSV code wise. Security rule, we need to check it. They want to stop the BSV code for any user. New data access sets for legal entity access. Revaluation, we can define because BSV code represented setup level. Translation also we need to think functionality time, how it is converting balances. Account inspector monitor, you can control suspense account, manage suspense account, separate setup level. Intercompany we must define between the legal entities. If you are doing any like a transaction, you need to define intercompany payable receivable between the legal entity. Then separate GL accounts for legal entity wise if they required, like intercompany payable receivable account. If required, you can define journal sources, journal categories, BPM approvals. You can check the close monitor. Then you need to check the tree structure version hierarchies, any BSV code wise, any parent-child relationships are there. You need to check and edit. Data entry level, JE creation level, you can see the legal entity data entry BSV code. Then conversion rates, it is organization level, we don't require. Coming to reports, we need to check the trial balance report to run the BSV code wise. These are all precautions. These are all questions we need to understand. We need to request the user one by one to provide the data. Then we will go and configure it for only GL. Then before adding the legal entity, first we need to understand the existing primary ledger, legal entity, business unit, inventory. Based on your test cases, based on your understand, put the more questions related to legal entity for GL wise. So these are all things we need to take care of before discussing with the client to finalize the legal entity adding. Thank you. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe and like the channel.